Oh, I've started it again. Oh my god, I can't breathe, I can't breathe. Because, ladies and gentlemen, this is absolutely breathtaking. Wow. What a view. This is the Alps, baby. So, how am I going to cycle through that? Are you absolutely crazy? Yeah. Yes, ladies and gents, this is the Alpine episode. Not as long as I'd hoped it was going to be, to be honest. I'll explain that a bit more later on in the video, but it did get kind of cut short. I mean, it was still, like, Alps was still amazing, but it got kind of cut short, so keep watching. So we're near Goldau, I think, just went through it. Oh, wow. Beautiful, beautiful. So I don't have a Swiss plug adapter, so I couldn't really charge anything last night, and my portable charger's almost dead. But we have rigged up the solar one. Look at that! What a feat of engineering that is. A couple of bungee cords. Wow. Magnificent. So I'm charging the portable charger with that, and I'll be able to charge my phone. We've got enough juice on the GPS to last us till we get to the place. It's about 27k still. It's like an hour, 2 hours. Check-ins at like 4 as well, so that should work. It's literally just gone 2 now, so that works out all right. But yeah, see how this bad boy performs. That, oh, I don't know if you can see it. That is a golden eagle. There's one in that tree there as well, but you can't really, it's kind of camouflaged, but golden eagle, go on. Sick. Yeah, it's like on the bottom branch there. Yeah, you can't see it because it's camouflaged, but sick. That is just above the house. Oh. Look at it, man. Splendid. Oh, I need to figure out the best like lens setting for this because it's a bit zoomed out. I mean, you know, everything's pretty big, so it doesn't really matter, but oh, tell you what, so I've come from down there where the water is. It ain't easy, chat, it ain't easy, but not a bad view. I'm not even at the top yet, it's insane, but wow, lovely. We're at the top now, I think. It looks to be, I think we end up going down there, so it looks to be pretty much just downhill, but Jesus Christ. That is ridiculous. This doesn't get boring. I mean, I've only been here for a day, but wow. Yo, yo, yo. So this is a little town near where I stayed. Completely forgotten the name of it. Yeah, can't remember. But yeah, little town in the kind of beginning of the Swiss Alps. So golden eagles, it turns out, are fairly kind of saturated in the area. Like, they're not even like that rare. I mean, it's not like, you know, you go outside and there's one there, but yeah, they're not too uncommon, which is pretty cool. Though I probably saw about 4 in total. But yeah, I mean, the Alps are amazing. Like, the view, wow. Yeah, so we ended up, I mean, I'll explain this a bit more in the next clip, but essentially, because of the time of year, there's still snow in all the mountains, as you can see, so all the passes are closed, so we had to improvise, and we're now in Italy, a bit ahead of schedule. I'll just speak about the schedule for a minute, actually. So, meeting family in Bosnia, they get there on the 10th of April. We're doing whitewater rafting in Konjic on the 14th, or near Konjic on the 14th, so I definitely want to be there for that. And we are on track to do that. I think it'll take another like two and a bit weeks to get there. You know, depending on like rest days, weather. I don't really think weather will have that much to do with it, to be honest, because it's, you know, it'll just rain, like worst case scenario, and it's not going to stop me. Bit of water. Yeah, so definitely want to be there for that. We're in Brescia at the moment. I do have an Italy video like ready, but I'm not going to put 2 out at the same time. Doesn't make sense to do that. So yeah, that'll come out in the next day or two. And then we're going through, I don't know if we'll go through Venice, just because on a bike I feel like it's a little bit, you know, could be a little bit techie, and I have already been there. So yeah, we'll see about that, but we're going in that general direction towards the coast, so we'll see the first like beaches, first bit of sea, being the Adriatic, and then we'll go through a bit of Slovenia, not like loads of it. Again, depending on timing, I might like deviate a little bit. And then on to Croatia, and then Bosnia. You know what, after saying all that, I've just remembered in the next clip I'd do exactly the same thing, so get ready to hear that all again in a second. Sun's going. Oh, my legs are a bit chilly. Yeah, I know, Jesus.
way. Oh, it goes down, it goes down. Oh, why do they always make these so tight? A bike with massive bags on the back. It's dead convenient. Let's get it. Yeah. Oh, Riddle, get in. Oh my god, no. Oh my god, just stop. So we are at the Airbnb for tonight. The Alps are absolutely insane. Like, they're incredible. Second most incredible thing I've ever seen. Number one being Alexis McAllister's half volley against Fulham last season. Doesn't get much better than that. You stop comparing him, just enjoy him, man. But yeah, oh wow, absolutely amazing. Couple of the clips I cover the mic by accident, so you can't really hear it. But oh well. It's not really, not really focusing on my voice, more focusing on the incredible landscape. So I was gonna go through Gotthard Pass, however you say it, Pass, tomorrow, but all the mountain passes are currently closed because of snow. Like, they're always closed this time of year. They open like May, so it is physically impossible for me to like go through the Alps, which is a bit annoying. But on the flip side, my data, I had to buy more data for Switzerland because it's not on the EU. That runs out tomorrow. So I think the plan is we're going to get the train through the Alps instead, which we're going to have to do anyway, to Lugano, and then cycle, it's only about 35k, from there to Como in Italy, back in the EU, and the plugs are back to normal. They've let me borrow like a plug so I can charge my stuff overnight. But yeah, it'll be good to actually be able to use everything properly again. And hopefully it won't. I mean, I've already had a look at accommodation and it's not going to be as expensive as it is here in Lake Como somehow. So yeah, we'll be in Italy tomorrow, country numero 7, I think. Netherlands, Belgium, Luxembourg, France, Switzerland, Italy, 6. Well, 7 if you count England, but I probably will just because 7's better than 6. So yeah, country number 7, Como tomorrow, and then we'll head east to Slovenia. So we'll be in Italy for probably 4 days, something like that. Head to Slovenia. We're not going through masses, or well, the original route I planned doesn't include masses of Slovenia, but we'll see how it is. I might, stay there for a little bit longer. My family are flying out to Bosnia on like 10th of April. I'm meeting him there on like the 12th or 13th in Mostar, so I kind of have to be there at that point. So depending on like timings, I think getting the train tomorrow is going to shave another day or two off as well. So I should be able to just kind of chill for a bit in Slovenia. And then from there we're just going to follow the Adriatic coast southeast in Croatia, just kind of follow the coastline in Croatia. And then once we get to, there's like a tiny little bit of Bosnia that's on the coast, like South Croatia. There's like a little bit that's Bosnia. Once we get there, we're just going to head north up to Mostar, meet the family, which will be nice. I say not meet, like, well, you know, I'm waffling here. You know what I mean. And then, yeah, from there, it's just kind of free reign, really. Just kind of do whatever. I think because of the 90-day rule, so I can only be in the EU for 90 days in a 180-day period. All the countries like Montenegro, Albania, Serbia, Bosnia, Macedonia aren't included in that 90-day rule. I don't know if I'll go to all of them, but it means that I can stay around that neck of the woods for a little bit longer. I'll be able to stay in like one place for like 4 or 5 days if I want to. So yeah, we'll head out of Bosnia, probably go to Montenegro via Dubrovnik in Croatia. I've been there before, but it's just really nice, so I kind of want to go again. Head through Macedonia for a bit, and then we'll get to Albania, where the beaches look absolutely insane. There's a place called Saranda, or Sarande, that I want to go to. Kasamil as well. Beaches look incredible. Accommodation for like a pretty nice place, from what I've seen, is relatively cheap compared to here. Well, I mean, most places are relatively cheap compared to here. So yeah, we'll chill in the Balkans for maybe it's like a month, maybe 2, and then start thinking about heading back. I don't know if I'm going to cycle the whole way back to like Netherlands again and then go from there to England like I did on the way. Might just end up getting a flight somewhere, or like getting a train to the Netherlands where I can get the ferry. Who knows? Who knows what the future holds? And obviously be doing more. I've not been doing a lot of camping recently just because the weather is like -2 degrees C at night. Obviously in the mountains as well, it'll be pretty unpleasant. I think the weather has cleared up a bit, so it's a bit sunny, but it's still freezing cold. So we'll be doing more camping in the Balkans when it gets hotter, and we can even wild camp for a bit as well, because almost all like the land that I've gone through so far, like Belgium, France, all that is like owned, like farmland, stuff like that. So there's less of that in the Balkans, so I can even just kind of wild camp. It'll be a lot more kind of slow pace. Not that it's been massively fast paced so far. I have only had one rest day, but it's not been like crazy. There's not been anywhere where I've left and I've thought, oh, I really wanted to stay there for a little bit longer. Like, it would have been nice, but it's not the end of the world. So yeah, we can be a bit more lax about kind of where we want to be and when and stuff like that when we're in the Balkans. Weather will be hotter. Yeah, can't wait. Yeah, so we'll get to Italy tomorrow, and then we'll start heading east. I was also planning on doing like an Alpine special, like a longer video, like an hour, with like all of the stuff in the Alps, because I won't actually be here for as long as I thought. I don't think that's gonna happen. I mean, there will still obviously be a video in the Alps or 2, but it won't be like a kind of longer one like I'd hoped. But you know, it's not the end of the world. But yeah, be hopefully clear sailing from now onwards onto Bosnia. We'll be doing stuff like whitewater rafting, looking around some nice cities, eating some nice food. It'll give me a break from paying for everything as well, which will be quite nice. So yeah, that'll be exciting. I've got like a kind of chest strap thing for the GoPro for like the whitewater rafting, and when I kind of go swimming in the sea and stuff, I'll be able to have it on there, because I've obviously been using like a mount on the helmet, and I would look like an absolute helmet wearing a helmet in the sea, just for the sake of having a GoPro on it. So yeah, be using the chest strap for that. I've got my urchin shoes as well from last time I went to Croatia. Clues in the name with them, really. So yeah, exciting stuff. Good morning. We are at Altdorf train station, or Bahnhof, I think is how they say it in German. I've seen that word everywhere. I was trying to figure out what it meant, but I think it means train station. Yeah, so we're having to get the train from here to Lugano, which is still in Switzerland, and then we're going to cycle about 30 kilometers from there to Como in Italy. So yeah, country number 7, and another new language, funnily enough. So we'll see how that goes. I've got a cheeky little grazie mille, arrivederci in the locker. So we'll see how that goes. But the train's not until 12, and it is 10:30 now, so we've got an hour and a half to kill. But this is the view. Like, it's not bad, is it? It's not bad. And then the train will be going that way through that little, through there, I assume. It should be a pretty good train ride, to be fair. I'm actually quite looking forward to it. It's a shame I couldn't cycle it. I mean, part of me is a little bit not relieved, but like, it gives my legs a rest, and like, as you can see, it is really snowy and icy and stuff. My brakes are feeling a little bit spongy as well, so I need to get them looked at. It's some kind of Catholic holiday today though, otherwise I'd go, before I get the train, but everywhere's closed today because it's a Catholic holiday, so won't be able to do that today. I mean, it's not like it needs urgent action, but I do want to have them looked at. I think it's just a free stroke. I should really be able to fix it myself, to be honest. I'll just watch a YouTube video, but yeah, got a train ride ahead. I'll try to get some videos of that, depending if the views, when the views are nice. We've just left Lugano. Lovely. Yeah, headed towards Como now. Ooh, got it right. Yeah, man. Yeah, I've got about 30k to go. It's actually it's like 15 degrees today. It's actually pretty warm. And obviously I don't have my sunnies, so that's brilliant. But yeah, en route to Como now. Should only take about an hour and a half, 2 hours, something like that.
So that's it for the Switzerland video, or the Alps video. Yeah, not as fruitful as I'd hoped it'd be, but one of them. We'll be in Italy next time, to Como, and then Bergamo to Brescia next episode. Maybe a bit more, I haven't decided yet. But yeah, thanks for watching.